Alrighty guys, I am coming on here really quickly. Health update, what's going on. I've had a couple people message me on my Instagram, and I've had one or two people ask me on my YouTube, which is right here, about a health update and how everything's going now that I'm on Ozempic. So I will do a quick update and then tell you about like everything's going on right now. So 9 months ago, on June 6th, I started Victoza, which was a liraglutide injection, and I took it every day. Logan is just right here playing, if you can hear him. I took it every day, and it did great. It did really great the first couple of months. In the beginning, I lost 26 pounds. I started at 229, so yeah, I lost 26 pounds by August. Then also my A1C went down, which was fantastic. It was pretty high. It was right around, I think, 9, 10, low 10s, high 9s, and it went down to a low 6. Just in the short matter of 2.5 to 3 months, which was really, really good. And then about September, I feel like I started getting really low blood sugars to where I had to get a glucagon pen. I was also taken off of my metformin in the meantime because my sugars were just so good and sometimes getting very low. I was also active. I was working. I wasn't working a lot. I was working about 25 hours a week on my feet, and then I was trying to ride my bike every day as well, my indoor bike. And I felt great. I felt amazing. My body felt good. And so then I had to start reincorporating some more carbs, which was fine. But also about that time, I feel like the Victoza started I started getting a lot of my food noise back. It came back very slowly at first, like it was sneaking back in. And then by the beginning of October, through the first half of October, I ended up gaining 22 pounds back. I was really sad, really upset, and I am a binge eater, and I had started binging again, and I felt like I wasn't getting full, and it was just a not really good time. And then so I ended the Victoza and started Rybelsus in November after more blood work, and my A1C was pretty high. It was in the 10s, and got put back on the metformin and started the Rybelsus, which is a semaglutide pill that you take every day. It tasted awful. Sometimes it was really hard for me to get down. Sometimes it was awful. I am drinking the rest of my Alani from yesterday. I'm vlogging currently as well. The lime slush, I did a taste test before we went out. This is delicious. I'm drinking the rest of this with I think it's the rainbow sherbet Alani. I have a can of that, and it tastes really good. I have to go get more lime slushes tomorrow when I go grocery shopping. They are so good. And mixed is really, really good too. But yeah, I started the Rybelsus, and I was on that from November until February, and it did absolutely nothing for me. The food noise went down a little bit, but not enough to where I really noticed anything at all. I'd also stopped working in that time. Yeah, and I stopped writing. I got very discouraged. I'm gonna let you know now. These are not miracle pills. You have to put in the effort. I am struggling with GLP-1s. And I don't know, I do know a large part of it is the lack of the exercise and me just getting very discouraged and me trying to rely on the medications alone, but also dealing with the blood sugars and the up and downs and just everyday stressors of everything going on everywhere. So yeah, I've lost no weight since last year. So that brings me to right now, February 6th, I started Ozempic injectables once a week at 0.25 milligrams. So I started that, and I'm noticing, I am noticing compared to what I was noticing with any of the other, with the Victoza or the Rybelsus, if I overeat, I can tell and I'm sick. So, you know, that's saying something. Other than that, I'm not noticing any kind of side effects. This last weekend, I did my second dose of 0.5 milligrams. So I'm on half of a dosage now. I've moved up. They're moving me up step by step, a month at a time. So this weekend, I will take my 7th shot, my 3rd at 0.5. I have, since starting the Ozempic, I've lost 4 to 6 pounds depending. Today I weighed in at 218.2. I haven't seen 218 in a while, a few weeks probably. And so, you know, it's aggravating, it's stressful, and it's really disheartening seeing other people succeeding so well on GLP-1s. I'm just gonna be real. And knowing how I felt when I had lost that 25 pounds and fitting into older clothes and being able to move more, and you know, it's just hard, it's disheartening, but we're gonna keep going. I see my doctor next week. We have all kinds of things we're gonna discuss. He kind of said this is, I had a phone appointment a few weeks ago. He said this is kind of the last thing we can try. We can push for a trizepatide, but the Ozempic is, all of these have been acting towards my insulin. When I started the Victoza, I was taking off my insulin injection shots. So all these are working for my blood sugar management. I am not sure if the, like, Zepbound will do anything like that. So he's like, I don't know if it's going to pay for, if your insurance is going to be wanting to do both. They're probably not going to want to do both. So that is where we're at. And I'm going to keep moving forward. And me and my doctor, we agree on a lot of things, but also I'm like, I need to go back low carb. I need to go back. And I do track on and off a lot. And again, it's a constant battle with myself with food. I am a binge eater. Not so much anymore now that I've been on these medications, especially like the Ozempic. I'm really noticing smaller meals. And I vlog a lot and I do meals of the week. And if you see a full plate, I am not always finishing that food. I'm so used to making big plates and I need to stop. I need to have my little small plates. Because I have that mindset of you have to finish your plate, you have to finish your plate. And that's not, you know, that's not where we're at. So, yeah. We're sitting at 218. And the ultimate goal is not about the number. It's about how I'm feeling and my health. And we will get there. We will get there. Because my doctor's like, if this isn't going to work, he is not pushing, but he's suggested several times to start looking at gastric surgery. And that's not something I ever really thought I would need. Being in the 220s, I just don't know. I don't know. And I don't want to offend anybody. My best friend, she just hit 2 years having gastric surgery. She's lost around 110 pounds. She looks phenomenal. She feels phenomenal. A lot of her health problems have gone away. But I will say sometimes she really struggles to eat. And that's something that we really talk about a lot. She and I, she's like, I struggle. And I know that's the case with some people, and even some people in GLP-1s, they really struggle to eat. So that is not something that I'm considering at the moment. We're going to press on with this Ozempic to where I can get to at least a 1 milligram and see and compare, because when I was on the 0.25 milligrams, I really hadn't noticed anything changing coming off of the Rybelsus pill. But now that I've actually went up, I am noticing a little bit more stronger. If I overeat, I'm noticing a lot more kind of stomach discomfort. So trying to go about that with a new attitude. I am going to continue to sip on my yummy beverage. And I think I'm going to do, now that it's nicer, also, we had here in the, I wouldn't say upper Midwest. I'm not in the upper Midwest. I'm in East Central Illinois. We had it was a hard, cold, snowy winter. And just Sunday, we had tornado warnings, or we had to shelter in place. I vlogged that as well. And then the next day we woke up to 60-mile-an-hour blowing snow winter weather warning. It took Seth almost an hour to get to work when it usually takes him about 45 minutes, because he had to go a lot slower because it was like whiteout conditions in the morning. So yay, spring in the Midwest. We have like a few fall springs, a few winters thrown in there, a random summer day, and then it dips back down to like the 30s. What do you do? But yeah, so now that we're starting to get sun out and out, we're going to start walking more. I'm going to get back on that bike, and I'm going to start tracking my food again. Not necessarily going low carb, because my doctor does not want me going low carb. He wants me going lower, but not anywhere near keto or anything like that. So that is the health update for you guys. And I will do another one here in a few months and see where we go on this Ozempic journey, and if it doesn't work, what is coming next. I'll see you guys.